All right. Hello to whomever may watch this video. Might just be nobody ever. Might just be me, so hello me. But this is my first ever um, midday market recap on everything that I've done here today. It's not a lot, but it's step one, baby steps. So anyway, this is the SureTrader platform right here. And this is, level 2, 4 little boxes of level 2 here. This is my little setup. Up here is just the account balance, with the equity. I'm at $1,571 is what I initially started with. Absolutely no trades, just that's my equity I put in. And then as you can see here today, I traded one stock, one transaction, um, on a stock called Mara. Um, and I made $29. So slow and steady. Eventually we're gonna get there. So pull it. This is Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade over here. Um, it's a great program. Let's pull up Mara and look at what happened this morning. So here we go. Um, so going into it on the chat room with Warrior Trading, I did not see anything on the scanners for it, but somebody in their chat room just called it out and said, oh hey, this one's popping up. And if we zoom in here, um, it went up to about here, and I guess someone noticed it, but it wasn't, a big ticket item out there with everybody trading it, making it really volatile, which is one of the reasons why I initially liked it. Um, Down here we have the 5 minute candle chart. Okay, cool. So on the 1 minute candle chart here, um, like I said, someone called it out in the chat room, and it went up and did this little bull flag right here, just kind of consolidated and stayed, below the certain levels, below the previous, the high of the previous 1 minute candle, and it just sold off a little bit, and then right here, I was watching this, the volume coming up right in this candle right here, and then I bought at 611, so right there, right at that level, right at the peak of that red candle, right here at 939. So as you can see, so I was watching it right here. I saw that there were some possibilities for, what I was looking at in the level 2, that there was a big seller, and we were breaching that point of the breakout spot. And then, so I got into it, and I only took, um, let's see, I only took 211 shares, but I hit the order twice, so I had 422 shares total, which you can see right here. Um, and the reason I did that, because if you look up here, this is my overnight buying power, but my daily buying power is 9,000 because there's a 6-to-1 ratio from the 1571 that I put in initially. But if you look in this right hand column over here, this is um, a thing that SureTrader, the broker, does on purpose to ensure that um, you don't lose too much money too quickly. So this right here, try to find it for you, Mara, right here, is it has a 2-to-1 restriction on margin. So basically what that means is that if I have $1,500, the most that I can put into that trade is $3,000 worth of shares. So I just want to stay on the safe side. I was really confident in the pattern that we saw right here, and it was, right in this area of the 5 minute chart, and it just looked like a good little continuation in the 5 and a good pullback in the 1. So it's that first 1 minute pullback after a fresh 5 minute breakout that is really key most times. Um, it works really well. So I saw it. I was confident. I knew that the stock, people looked at it previously, so I knew somebody was going to buy it with a good chart pattern there, and someone was calling it out in the chat room. So I felt really comfortable about it. For my first trade ever, it was very nerve-wracking. Um, because I don't want to just blow up the account. If I had, if this had just tanked 40 cents, then I'm sitting down, what, $300 or something crazy just out of nowhere. If the worst were to happen, and then I have no confidence, and then it's sad, and then oh my gosh, I start beating myself up, and then boom, I lose all my money. I gotta go start back at square one. So I don't want to do that. So I took very cautious share size, and um, lo and behold, small winner, $30, and then $9 in commissions, which you can see right here. So on net P&L on the day, $19. So I guess we're breaking that 1600 mark, and then maybe we can have a Merry Christmas. Um, Regardless, it's very fun. This is not the first day that I've been sitting to trade, and it is December 13th today, but Wednesday, December 13th. So Monday and Tuesday this week, and then Thursday, Friday, and Wednesday of last week. And I think Tuesday of last week as well. I just sat at the computer and I saw no trades. There was no follow through. So when you have one of these bear flags, they just, you know, is it a bull flag? Is it a bear flag? And then if it is a bull flag, then there's no follow through. Like if this, you see this so often where it comes here, and then like you break over that most previous 1 minute candle chart, or you break over the breakout point, but then it just shoots back down again sometimes. And I just wasn't comfortable with any of them. And then sometimes when they go through a circuit breaker halt, um, I don't think that's a good idea to trade with such a small account, because you can just pop up and then crash really quick. When the spreads open up so much, that's another thing that I looked for these past couple days and today on my first trade was having spreads that are 5 cents max, maybe as it's opening up, 10, 12 cents. But you can't have a huge spread, because if you just hop in at 611 on the ask as it's shooting up, and then it goes up 20 cents, but there's a 15-cent spread, then you only made 5 cents and you don't even cover commissions. So it's not worth your time or your risk. So that's just one way to manage risk that is crucial with a small account like I am in that situation right now. But um, yeah, so anyway, I think that's all I have to say. Who knows? Maybe I'll upload this to YouTube. Maybe I'll just keep it for my own documentation. And, hopefully I look at this equity point right here one day and it just has a couple extra zeros or something. I don't know. But anyway, if you did watch this, whoever you may be, thanks for watching. And Merry Christmas. Good night.